Alrighty, welcome back, people. And in today's stream, alright, welcome to part 3 of Ark. We are here today to start off with part 3, and you've all seen in part 1 and 2 just to get the basics going with Ark here at the moment, just to get you all set up and things like that. And yeah, well, we hope you enjoy the stream and we hope you're learning something from all of this. It'll be great to see that, if you do, just like the button and share if you do. That'll be great and appreciated. So let's see how it goes. So basically in part 2, we got ourselves going and we basically tamed our first little tame over here, Moss Chops. We had our little shenanigans with a Spino, which we will not talk about. But it was fun, yeah. Alrighty, I think in today's stream, I think what we will do is we will look around at taming our first flyer. So there is 2 options we can do in this whole thing. So what do? We can decide, do we go for building a raft? Good option. Or do we go for finding a flyer? Another good option. So these are 2 options you can do. Think and say to yourself, well, okay, I'm on the island. So here's a little tip. Having a raft on the island is not a bad idea. It's a good way to start. But unfortunately, in this deep ocean over there is a little creature. Well, not a little creature. Oh, God, you stay away from me, flyer. Is a creature called a Leosictus. And what this thing does, if you wander too far out into the water over there, it'll attack your boat and destroy everything you have. Look, it's a good way to get around and kind of be safe and do whatever, but I mean, it's sort of like the long game. But what we want to do is we ideally want to get ourselves a little flyer, so a pterodon. How are you doing, by the way? Let's just first see how's he. Okay, he's got plenty of food inside of him. Alright. So we want to get ourselves a flyer like a PT. We call them PT or pterodons. And what we're ideally looking for is something with a high level, because we want to get some, we want the thing to have some stamina to fly us around. So once you got a flyer, that opens you up to be able to move around and on this map. And I think with that, we can start to set our location for our main base, because, this just won't do, obviously. It's a good way to start and things. So we want to get ourselves a PT. We'll have to make a saddle for it. That's something we learn in the engrams. And then I think we need to make some metal tools. So we'll show you how to do that. So today's stream, make some metal tools and get ourselves a PT to go find a spot to build our first base. Hello, Dodo, level 45. So let's go have a wander and a gander around and see what we can find. I think... This is generally quite a quiet place, so we're going to wait for the game to load in a little bit, I suppose, and do its thing. Okay, so what we did last time, so we're going to go back here and we're going to do the volumetric cloud, because we want to get a little bit more, and we're going to take the fog out, and there we go. So, you see, now it's a lot more clearer, we can see it. Okay, so there's a PT over there. We have no idea what level that is, because we're going to want to get some crystals so we can actually make our first spyglass. Let's see if there's another Spino that's spawned down over here, because we do not want to pick a fight with another Spino. Okay, he's gone. I think. It looks like he's gone so far. Alright, so let's go take a little wander around. We've got a set of bowlers on us, in case a raptor decides to come in front of us. And we have this pterodon over here. He's about to land, so let's sprint over to him and see what level he is. Hello, Mr. Oh, this is this low level from yesterday. He's a level 10. So, we don't want him, so we want him to, like, leave. Leave! We need a higher level. Level 10 is not gonna do it. Okay, so let's go have a squadiddle over in that aside. So, let's just cross back over here. I'm just gotta watch us then. Let's just get my HUD display up. Okay, there we go. Oh, did we? Yeah, we lost all our Oh, yesterday. Okay, well, we'll fix it up later. We'll fix it up just later. It's daytime, so we still got a little bit of temperature control going here. I know yesterday there was a Spino hanging about over here, but I think he's moved now. Ooh, oh, you landing? What level are you? What level are you? What level are you? Oh, you're level 15. Go away. We don't want you. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's. This is not ours, is it? Oh, this is this alpha moss chops we had from yesterday. He wants Tinterberry this time. Well, let's see. I think we got some Tinterberries. Yes, we're gonna take this Tinterberry. I'm gonna pop it into the last slot, and boom. Hello there. He's ours. Oh my God! Let's get out of here. Okay, this is dangerous. Let's just. I do not want to be near the Spino. Those things. Let's get away. Let's get away. Leave us, Spino. So as I said, I've got the mod, which is the alpha everything. What's his damage set at? 4,000. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we can kill this thing over here. Let's just give this guy some weight. Some health. Some melee damage. A little bit more movement speed. My settings are quite high at the moment. Okay, and I think... Hey, he's so happy right now. Alright, so we got a little alpha. Let's go, let's see what... Before we bite this oak, he's level 20, so... I know that's high damage. It's crazy because my settings are very high. Okay, you see the alpha versions is a lot bigger than the standard. You see there? You can ever see there. Alright, so we've actually got ourselves quite a bit of a monster over here. And we've given him a bit of speed so he can like cruise. So I think it'll be safer for us to stay on this little bugger. Oh, and now we are in the water. So if you want to, if you feel yourself you're drowning in the water, the best is just press and hold your L3 button and it'll push you up into the air. See, there we go. Let's go kill this manta just for the fun of it. He's now obviously going to swim away. He's going to... Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, here's another Mosh Chopsy. What level are you? 50. Okay, well, there we go. That takes care of him. So our idea is we want to go and find a pterodon. So unfortunately here on the island there's this section here where I used to sometimes build a base over here because then there was a drop up at the top here, but with this rock here now you kind of like got to go around. Oop, and let's just swim up to the top a bit so we can breathe. And the best is just sort of like hug the coastline all the time. You know, you don't want to... Because in this section over here, there's some sharks in this deeper water over here. And sometimes an alpha megalodon spawns there. And we're going to just kill some turtles. So when you're playing on unofficial, you'll have to set this guy up a lot stronger. Because it'll take a longer time to actually get him to do what I'm doing right now. I hear something flying. Oh, it's one of those buggers. Alright. So, like I said, we are now looking for a PT. So, I did put some speed into this guy, so he is cruising. So, at the moment, over here, so in this section over here is another good place to get a... Oh, we got another alpha dodo. Alright, there is another story box thing here. Just can't remember where exactly. Because they've... Oh my goodness. You know, it's been a while since I've been back. Oh, did I just go past it? No, I didn't. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Explorer notes. There we go. Ah, we left Tinterberries in there. Okay, well, you know what? We do not want this bigger mastics. Oh, there's a drop coming down. It looks like it's got a ring as well. Okay, well, maybe we do the drop as well. Okay. Alright. So we have we've got like 550 seconds to get the Explorer Note, and let's just go. Not gonna worry about those creatures for now. I'll explain to you later what those creatures want. Because our focus now is to get what we want is a Pterodon. And right now I don't see a single damn Pterodon flying around. Close by. Oh wait, there's something on the other side of the beach over there. Okay, we could go across there just now. You know what? I'm not gonna... How long is this gonna take still? That thing's still coming down. Okay, we're not gonna worry about the drop for now, but we can, you know, with a ring it's generally good, so you'll get drops that have rings and then no rings. The ones with rings tend to have a little bit better option. Here's another thing, if you're gonna jump off with your creature into the water, you're safe. You jump into the land, best you jump off your creature, otherwise he will get fall damage. Alright, so we're going to brave it across here because it is deep. You see over there what I mean by it's deep over there? And then there's sharks over there. Sometimes alpha sharks spawn in there. So we could take him on obviously with the creature we have now. But our Moss Chops demon killer, boss killer. Hello dadas, good night. Ah, these things are so, they turn so dirty. Oh, what's that there? Is that, oh yeah, there's the PT, so we need him to land. Please land so we can see what level you are. Old kind PT. I do not want to do the whole game and spawn things in and... Where is he flying to? Hello? Yes, we know you want to come land. These things, oh man. Hello, Mr. Okay, we need your keratin. Thank you. Because we're going to need that to make a saddle. Oh, dude, is this guy going to land or what? Here's one of the parasaurs we could also choose as an option as a landlubber berry catcher. But I prefer to go for the moss chops for some reason. I just get so much more better resources out of the moss chops. Oh, there he landed. Okay, let's go see what level is. Okay, level 50. Terrible level. But you know what? Let's start off with that. So we're going to attach a bowler and we are going to get spinning with this. And we're going to... You see it's green? Nice caught. So now we don't really have anything. So what we're going to do is we just first make everything passive. And we're going to hit him on the head until he gets knocked out. There we go. And he is asleep. Why did I hear something screeching now? So now he's sleeping. Now, what do we do next? So we need to give this guy some meat. So they generally do have a fairly fast torpor. So what we're going to first do is have a look here. What have we tried? Okay, so he's got some prime. So prime is normally the best option to go for when it comes to taming creatures with meat. The best is actually a thing called mutton. But that we're going to struggle to find here right now. So let's just pop that over here. I don't know how many pieces it's going to take right now. No, we don't need the bed to go over there. And what we want to worry about now is obviously, you see his torpidity here, how it's dropping. He needs berries. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these called narco berries. And we're going to pop these in here quickly. And what these do, it sort of like makes him sleepy. And keeps him sleeping so that they can tame. So what I do is I'll go in and I'll force feed these quickly into him. 100 is normally a good way to go, depending what settings you have, but I'm going to just feed him the 100 narco berries. So what this will do, as you see there, you see his torpidity is increasing over there. So that will keep him to sleep right now. So what we got to worry about now is if any other creatures come here. Do not hit him or hurt him, you will mess up the taming. So we're gonna look around here to see if there's anything around in close proximity that might want to come and damage him. So normally over in this area there's a little Mrs. Claus sort of thing that it's normally a wild creature that spawns here, and he's quite dangerous, or she. Okay, so another way to worry about, to check on this now. So we have tamed this, so now we want to follow the taming. So we now press our B button, and what you normally do is when you get into here, you're going to create a tribe. So we're first going to go to tribe. We got tribe already created. All right. So you'll normally go into your tribe, select your tribe, and then select it. Now you'll get a log. Oh, there we go. It's tamed. All right. You can normally, so in future we'll still show you we're going to do this, and then you would then click over to all tames, and you would go to tames in progress. Click on that, and you would get a picture come up like this, and you would then highlight. So what we're going to do is we're just going to highlight this one as well, so in case we run away that we get, you know. And you see that little banner, the blue, and then normally with the taming it'll come up with like a pink and yellow thing around him. Okay, so we're going to make him on passive for now, and we're going to just tell all everyone to follow us. So he's going to annoyingly fly around us in circles. And we can level him up by saying, you know, attack this target. Come on! Oh, it's attack my target, sorry. Go, attack this target. Okay, he didn't want to do it. For some reason he didn't want to do it. I don't know why. And now the other one is scared because we killed his partner in crime. Alright, we've now tamed ourselves a PT, so that was fairly quick. So what we're going to do is, because we've got enough things to kill sharks, we're just going to swim across here. And there is quite a lot of sharks here, and they are definitely going to want to come and eat our ass. You see there how the shark's coming towards us? We are just going to first try and play dodge him. And see if we can outswim them. Oh my goodness, the megalodons are chasing us. Listen, sharks, if I turn around, I will munch you all to hell and gone. There we go, we are getting to shallower waters. And we have left the sharks alone. Bye, you chumps. Alright, okay. Let's get back to base quickly. The mighty moss chops. Alright, okay. So, let's go, let's go, let's go. And we put some speed into this dude. Okay, I think for shits and giggles, let's make him a little bit faster. Okay, we're gonna... No, it wasn't that one. We're gonna press X to get into his inventory. So we're gonna just put some movement speed onto him here. Oh man, we could make this guy an absolute beast. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna give him a little bit of extra weight. And we can just give him some crazy damage and a lot more health and a lot more damage. Okay, this thing will literally slaughter anything and everything. Okay, as far as I'm concerned. Let's swim across. Where did we build our base? I forgot where we built our base. Oh wait, it's this way. The other side of this rock. Oh, there is another PT here. This is level 10? Yeah, we can actually munch him. Oh my goodness, 9,000 damage. I mean, we could go take on a boss with this thing right now. Alright, so because we had them on follow, so now we're just going to say whistle stop all. So that should hopefully make the PT land, or we can like just say whistle land, whistle fly land. There we go, and he stopped over there. Alright. Okay, so we did munch up some things here, so we definitely want some of this, and we're going to grab some of this hide, and the fiber, and what else did we leave? We've got some wood, and some thatch over here. Alright, let's hop off into here, let's pop our little trusty torch back on. Alright, okay, so what we need to do is now, we can go into crafting here, and then we can type in PT. I don't know if we've learnt it yet, so let's see if we've learnt it. No, we haven't. So now we'll go to our engrams, and we will scroll down. Fioma, Parasaur, it'll go, as the levels go up, I'm just going to learn some stuff here. As the levels go up, we'll actually can learn a whole bunch of variety of things. We can just learn that anyway. We're not going to worry about a trike now, we'll learn that. There's a raptor saddle, there's a feeding trough is normally a good thing to learn. We learned those things, Megalania. These are all different other types of creatures. There's a stone. Okay, these are things we can learn as well. Crossbows, definitely something you want to learn. Magnifying glass is, if you play basic gaming, yes, I'll do that, but we are going to learn super spyglass. Okay, this is just a mod, otherwise normally you'd go and learn for that thing over there. We can do a metal pike if we want. Did I go past it? I must have gone past it already. Do we only get to learn a PT much way past this stage? Okay, let's search here. PT. Can't be. What level do we learn that? Is it really that far? Level 38. Okay, well, level 38. You're going to get yourselves to level 38, guys. To learn a PT saddle. You could go do... Look, you can learn raptors and stuff. But your first flyer, PT. Level 38. You can get sooner. You can... there is another sort of bird that you can tame to fly around on. But I wouldn't really recommend it for that. Okay, so in order to make this PT over here, we now go in saddle for this PT, we go into crafting. And if we scroll down, there's a PT saddle. So it tells us there chitin, hide, and fiber, which we have. So let's craft one. And what we will now do is we'll go up to the pterodon. And there's the PT saddle. And now the quickest way is just right trigger, boom, and it's on. Okay, so we now, okay, I've got very boosted levels, so you can also, what we're going to do is here, we need quite a bit of weight here, and we're literally going to pop into stamina, at least up to 1,000, and we can do a little bit of movement speed if we wanted, and then let's just pop the rest into his health. Alright. Okay. So, now you have your first flyer. Woo! Yay! Party! Die, bitch. See, there the PT's already attacking him because he's still on what was he on? Was he on oh, he's on attack your target. So he's on attack your target. So if I punch that one, PT should attack him. There we go. And okay, you won't attack babies. Oh, you should attack the babies. There we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's see our weight. So one big thing we're going to worry about, our current weight's 138, so we will be able to fly on him. And off we go! And now we can fly. So generally when you jump on, it's your standard fly. Then if you press your left trigger, you see you get a lot more movement speed. And if you press your right trigger your right analog stick, you do a spin. The only thing with the spin is it does tend to chow your... what is that? That's red down there. What is that? Do you think we can take on the Spino? I know the other thing can. Okay, let's go fly up to him slowly. And he's only a level 30. What is this? Am I missing something? Why is this? Oh, it's an egg. It's a Spino egg. Okay, you see there's piranhas in the water there. So we gotta be careful. Alright. Guys, we have our first flyer at Pterodon. Woo! There we go. So this is the best way to get, to start off and get yourself away. The higher the level, the better, the more stamina. See how your stamina is draining down very quickly? So we've got 21 more points in here, so because we killed that thing, so we're just going to slap it all into stamina over here and give him a little bit more health. There we go. Alright. We now have our first flyer. So what we're going to do now is we want to make ourselves some metal tools. I think we did have some metal. So let's just say stop all. Let's just have a look here. I think yes, we got some metal over here. Metal and wood. We got 2 stone. So what we want to do is now we want to make ourselves a forge and a smithy. So we'll head off into crafting. And there's a forge. So we need fiber, flint, and stone. And for a smithy, we will need metal ingot. And in order to get metal ingot, we need that. So let's go. What did it say? We need fiber. Okay, flint. So flint is with a pickaxe. So let's go smoke. Oh wait, we don't need this damn torch. It makes a noise, hey? Damn. Alright, so we're gonna head over here and we're gonna slap some up and get some flint going. And while we're getting flint, we're getting a little bit of stone, so we're going to switch over to the pickaxe and get a lot more stone. Okay, that one is not breakable. Are you serious? You stole my pickaxe! You bugger! Where are you? I told you these things are a pain of my existence. Come here. He is going to fly and try and attack us. What did you steal? Listen. You are destroying my video. Go to sleep. Okay, we'll just craft another pickaxe quickly. I told you, these things are terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, well, let's just focus on getting a little bit. I think we've got enough stone. I didn't like highlight it to see if we've got enough stone or not, but we'll just chop it. This stone over here. We definitely have enough stone now. And I think we need fiber. So let's just go to the... Oh wait, fiber? Fiber. Where's our moss chops? Our moss chops must have picked up some... Oh, one of these did. Yeah, oh, okay, we got more than enough fiber. More than enough fiber. Alright. So there we go. We now gonna craft our first forge because we need to melt metal, right? So we're gonna take the forge and we're gonna pop it in our hotbar here somewhere. So let's put it here by the club, and we can either put it inside or whatever you want to do, you know, and then press and hold the RB button and boom. Now, in order to make metal, we need to burn some wood. So we're going to pop some wood in there. And we're going to pop this 26 metal that we have here. And we're going to light the fire. And as you see, it's now smelting. It's going to take a little minute, a couple of minutes to do that. So in the meantime, we'll let that do its thing. Let's go here. We've got that. And let's have a look at our little storage box over here. We've got that over there. How's our meat situation doing? Oh, we need food. So we've got all this meat here. Let's cook us up some meat. Let's make some space over here. Let's clear all that away so we can get a full stack. So we're going to pop some wood in there. Cook up some meat and light the fire. Because we need food. So let's go check over here. So you see, there we go. Metal ingots. So now we know. Okay, right. We now need, what do we need for that? So we can track this. So it says we need 5 metal, so we can wait a little bit, and then we need 30 wood. So okay, right, let's go quickly chop up some wood quickly. Best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. First time chat. Okay, how's it? Zinpro, okay. Alright, let's go chop up over here. I am live, so guys, chat, if I'm not following, I'm busy doing a little bit of a tutorial. So we're gonna chop up some wood over here. There we go. And can we get up here? Oh, no, we can run up here, literally. There's a bigger tree. The bigger the tree, the more wood. We're just gonna chop as much wood as we need over here. You can never have enough wood in the beginning, trust me. Okay. Yee. Right. How are we doing here? We should have 5 already by now. There we go. Okay. And heat that over. And boom, we make our smithy. So this is sort of your first stages in Ark where you want to get to. Because the reason why we want a smithy, because of the smithy we can do a lot of things. You know, make metal tools, different sniper rifles, the crossbow, and all that sort of thing. So now we're going to just find a nice little spot for that. We'll just pop that right there. Press X to enter. Now we can see if we click on weapons and range, there's the crossbow that we learned. And we want to now go to melee because we want to make ourselves a metal pick. And I mean a metal pick and a metal axe. So you see they take 8 metal each and 1 metal to make a pick. So we should have 1 metal left there. Hide and wood. Okay, so we're going to just take this. Hide and wood, and boom, we can make one. So what a metal pick will do, it's obviously a lot, you know, its durability is better. And obviously it'll give us more resources. So we know we need at least another 8 metal for that. And what's nice about a smithy as well, we can go chuck all these sort of things in here. Let's see if we can repair. Well, let me repair that. Why not let me repair it? Primitive camo. Whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright. Let's pop that there. And let's pop the stone in there. We'll get rid of that for now. And because here we got black pearls, we'll pop that in here. And that. We don't need these anymore because these are the things where we died. And we're going to need to learn to make narcotics next. So I will show you what we're going to do. I prefer to make a thing called a little wooden table. So what we're going to do is, remember I said to you, around on the beach, normally in the surrounding area is sort of like round rocks. I think it was on the other side. Yeah, let's go to the other side. So what these round rocks do is they give you a lot more metal as the resource. Oh, here we go. So you can, you know, get some decent metal out of these. So, oh wait, I'm using the wrong damn thing. Pick, sorry. There we go. Metal pick, and you see there how we're getting some metal now out of these. So these round river rocks tend to give you a bit more resources in the metal. Nothing fantastic. You will get the better metal nodes that you'll see later on once you use the flyer and things like that. What level are you? Oh, you're a 105. We want to tame you. And where's the club? And let's knock you out, my dude. There we go, he's out. Out for the count. Do I still have prime? No. Okay, well, we can let him sleep here. We'll go get some prime meat, but we do want to put some berries in him. You have any blackberries? No. Okay, well, let's go to the moss shops. We should have quite a bit enough metal anyway for now to get started. So let's go over to the moss shops. I don't know if he's still got prime in him. We'll have a look. I could have used the flyer to run around, but we're gathering resources. So, and he's not the best flyer to carry stuff in weight, pterodons. You want to get something like an Argentavis or something. Okay. He's got all the meat in him. He's got. Okay, I suppose we can use meat. We need to go kill a baby something to get prime. Did we not get some? Did this kill a bit? Did that baby's prime go away so quickly from killing that dodo? Okay, alright. Oh my god, you see I've got too much weight on me. Hang on. Let's pop some into weight over here quickly. See, weight is terrible on a pterodon. Look, and he's not the greatest level either, so... Let's pop some of these resources over here. Okay, we got 19 metal. Okay, that should be enough to get... we almost got enough there anyway to make the hatchet. So let's just pop that in there. Let's pop the stone in there and pop that in there. And we better not take too long for this. Oh wait, we want to get narcotics. So let's grab the alpha quickly and munch some berries. See, he's munching up some berries here quickly. Good resource carry, especially when it comes to fiber. Not a baby, are you? We need something with prime. Come on, we need something with prime. Is there a baby dodo somewhere here? A lot of females around. Look, we can use normal meat to tame him as well. Oh yes, let's do the tracking thing quickly. So we press the B button and we go over to the tracking. We now click on tames and we roll down to tames in progress and we wait for that, and you can see there you can still, so while we're going around we can see how long he's going to be unconscious. You see over there, the pink that's going around there? So we know we still have some time. That we can go hunt for some prime. We need to find something with a baby. And hopefully nothing attacks the PT while we're there. I know there were some piranhas in here. Because we are... I told you. Hopefully the piranhas come for us. Oh, there's another PT over there. There's a trike there. Maybe the trike's got a baby because we want to get some prime. What level are you? 25. Yes, there's a baby. There we go. Alright. Okay. We got some prime. Let's go. Look, you can tame a PT with normal meat. But ideally you want to do it prime because we will get a better tame out of it. Okay. So let's go and head over back here with our mighty fast alpha Moschops. Oh, it's taking a pip. Okay, so let's go grab in here. There was those things, remember the blackberries? So we're gonna just grab some of that, and we're gonna grab some of this prime over here. I think he'll tame up fairly quick anyway. He's a higher level than the other one. So there we go. Very quick tame on prime. Why is your neck twisted? Are you kind of okay there, dude? Like, did you like snap your neck there for a second or something? Alright. Passive. Stop. And follow all. Right. Let's go, PD. We got a slightly better level PT to fly around on now. And we're gonna say whistle stop all. And we're gonna say whistle fly letter 1. Why are you stopping all the... You know, these damn... Hello? Oh, you're such a doofus. I think we can make another PT saddle. So let's see here. What do we need? Fiber, keratin, and hide, and all that nonsense. Okay. We're gonna grab the saddle of this one. We're gonna pop that one to this one over here, because he is slightly better. So we're gonna just pop something into weight, and the rest into stamina. Right, let's get you flying back to the base. Park you over there. Okay, alright. So, we've now done our first pickaxe, so now we want to go and make ourselves the hatchet. So we've got 16 metal over here. We can leave that burning if we want to. It's up to you if you want to waste resources or not. Okay. Inventory, so we want to go to weapons, melee. So now we know we need 8 metal ingots, and we got 16. Boom. And there we go. We have crafted our metal tools. Right, that is going to help us so much. So, the first other thing we want to do with the weapons, let's see, do we have enough to make... Yes, and we can make a crossbow. Let's go. So the reason why we want a crossbow is because crossbows actually help us to kill creatures, tame creatures. Now a crossbow can do a lot of things. You can kill creatures with it, you can tame creatures with it. The next thing you can do, which will be later on once you get to a high level, you can get a thing called a grappling hook, and you can grapple with it, which is absolutely fantastic, which will get you out of tight spaces. Or you can grapple into creatures. There's so many things you can do with it, ideally, or in caves. So a crossbow is a very, 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 very handy tool to have. And utilizing crossbows in many ways. And then The only thing with the crossbows is when you are trying to tame, they do tend to do a bit of damage initially. So low level crossbow for taming is okay, but they do wear out very quickly, and you'll have to constantly repair them. So you want to either try and find them in drops, like those things that were coming down from the sky, or in cave loot, or things like that. So let's see. So we now have. Is it still in the thing here? Yeah, there we go. So we now have got that. So we're going to replace that bow with this crossbow. You see there's automatically the thing there? Alright. So we know we need a little bit more metal, because the next thing we want to do is we want to make a thing called narcotics. And it's now getting to night time. So what we're going to do is let's go hunt for, let's go slap some rocks for some metal, okay? So let's get a little bit more metal going here. Alrighty. Remember, we want to try and hit the round ones. These river pebbles tend to give us a little bit more metal, but sometimes the ones closer to the river as well do. So we'll just slap them anyway. She gave us one there. See, that one is not really giving us any metal. So let's hop over to the... Oh, here we go. We got some round. See? Yeah, that's okay. And we are getting... Excuse me. How much metal do we have now? 45. Okay. Well, that's not too... That's more than enough, I think, that we need there. You can never have enough metal in this game, trust me. One resource, you're going to go through a lot. So normally on official you won't get as much, it'll take you a lot longer, but we have a little quite boosted rate at the moment. So if you join an unofficial server, which is somebody that hosts a server that you can go join, might need Discord or something to join, you can do that, they'll have boosted rates. Otherwise you play on the official servers, but I'm not real fan of official servers because it's just too much spamming and of foundations, and it gets just too much. So try and always find a nice server you can join with your friends and have a lot of fun with. You know what I mean? Alright, you see they still mark this so we can actually see where even our base is. Oh, this guy's still chilling over here. Alright, he's dead. Alright. So, the next thing we want to make was the crafting is that thing called the table. Did I learn the table? So there, what do I need there? So I need some wood. The reason why we want the table is because we're going to make one of these. So we can make one of that now, mortar and pestle. Right, there we go. We can get a little bit more hide. I like to normally make 2 of these. That's just a preference. Let's grab some more hide, make another one of those. Okay, we can check our food is a little bit low over there. Gonna need some more food. And what was the thing we needed here? Oh, wood. Do we have enough wood for this? How much wood does this thing take? 100 wood. Didn't we have put a wood on? I think we put wood inside the... Ah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Now we can make the table. And you're going to see the reason why I like to learn to making the table is it just makes it sort of a neat environment in order to work in. So we're going to take our table, see, and now we can place our table down, which we're going to put over there. And now we are going to grab our mortar and pestles. I made 3. Oh, by accident. Okay. Let's go into third person. And now in order to rotate, we can press the Y button, which will give us the option to rotate. So place one there, Y button rotate, and we'll give it a little bit of space. And boom, there we go. So another thing you can do is we can go up to it. Wait. Let's just pick it up. I'm going to show you something. We are going to grab this because we don't want to walk on the fire, because the fire can actually damage us. So what we normally do is I pick up the fireplace, and then I will take that, pop that into the inventory slot, and I tend to place it on the table like a stove. Now it's out of my way, and I can now function as normal and carry on with whatever I need to do. Light fire, and we have 50 meat. So let's eat some meat quickly to fill up our bar over there. And we have our crossbow. So yay, look at that. We got our crossbow. So there's two ways to using this crossbow. Once we get the narcotic things going, I will show you. And if you press and hold, there's an option. You press and hold your X button, whatever that is on PlayStation, and you click on it. It'll give you the options of arrows or narcotics, which we haven't made yet. Okay, so in order to make narcotics, there are different ways of doing this. So let's just get rid of the crossbow. So let's pop into this. So if we go into consumables and we press drugs, so you see there's this thing here called narcotic. It says narco berries and spoiled meat. So spoiled meat and some narco berries. I don't know why I flew the stone over. And there we can craft. It'll allow us to craft 21. You're going to need quite a lot of these. So another trick, in order to get a lot of spoiled meat, there's two ways of doing this. Is one, building a toilet, which is much later, or going into your meat and then splitting it by one. So if you just press X, say split one, and you do that, and you keep doing that, like that, you see it splits it up, and now we wait for the timer to go out, and that'll automatically turn it into spoiled meat, which we can add into here with the berries to make narcotics. Okay, so while that is doing that, we got some more metal over here, and I'm not just, did we not? Yeah, we had some wood, so we're gonna grab 100 wood over here. Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, haha. Okay, cool. You sorted that one out. Alright. So, at least one. Damn bird. What is he on? Oh, he's on it. Attacking target. Okay. Okay, whistle follow one. Get him back over here. Whistle fly land. Now he's gonna go land 5 kilometers away. Oh, okay. Whatever. He can stay there and do whatever he wants. Okay. He's our lower level pterodon. He can be there to sort of guard our area. We can have this moss chops as well. He's on passive, so we can press. So in order to get it, we're going to press the Y, and we can go to his behavior, passive, and we can say attack your target, or we can say aggressive. So I would normally just put it onto neutral, so at least this one is now neutral. If we whistle passive again, he will turn to passive. Okay. Right, let's light this fire over here. Right, there we go, fire's going, and we now should have 21 narcotics. Okay, so now if we look, we have 60 arrows. So we want to be able to, there we go, we learn, so in order to learn trank arrows, you need to go learn that in your engrams, or engrams. So now let's craft 21 of those. And what do we need to do that? So we need fiber and thatch to craft more arrows. So fiber and thatch, and let's craft a whole bunch more of arrows. We can craft 100. go. Get the XP going. And we should have narcotic arrows as well in our inventory. So you can either grab it like this and place it onto the item, or for better options, like I say, we grab that, press and hold the X button, go to crossbow, and there is our trank arrow. Select, and it'll switch over to the trank arrow. So when we use a trank arrow, it's something we can now use to knock out our tame. For instance, if I had to go and shoot this dodo in the head, he's a level 5, he'll die. He might die. So let's shoot him in the body. Oh, there we go. He fell asleep. Alright. We're not going to worry about that. Okay. Okay, so that is literally the point of that. Guys, we've now got our flyer. Look at that. Okay. Level 173. Okay, he's got a whole bunch of levels, so let's just level him up here quickly. Get him a little bit more higher level. Let's get that stam going like crazy. And let's pop a little bit more into weight. Alright. There we go. We have our pterodon. Alright, let's go stand on the left side. Normally is the better side to have a look. So there he is. Orbital camera. And let's just zoom out a bit. There is our pterodon. Look at that. We have tamed our PT. Isn't that cool? Hey? That is as simple as Ark gets. So once you've got a flyer, the whole map opens up for you. You now can go and venture in different areas. Remember, you have very little stamina on these creatures. So be very wary, especially if you're playing on official servers and things like that. So the higher the level, the better the stats normally, depending on what you get. And you can then utilize the flyer to move around. A great way to get around and escape from things. And in PvP, they tend to do it a lot as well. But we're not going to worry about PvP because it's PvE. PvE is a good way to learn the game and get going on what you got to learn in what's happening with the game. So, right, I think we have achieved. We've done our metal tools. We've got our PT, and everything's looking good. We've got 2 PTs and we've got some crazy mod shops, but that's only because we have a mod with the alpha variant. And we've decided not to go the route with making the raft, but that's entirely up to you. You know, you can think about that later and see what you want to do over there. So that's entirely up to you. But I suggest going for a PT, and the next thing we want to actually do is, I think we will go with a PT, try and find a spot where we want to make a base in the next game, our main base. And I have a spot that I've kind of like thought of, which I like to use a lot when I start off on the island. We can start our main base, and it's not far from an area where I know we can get Argentavis, and I'll show you how to build the first basic trap to trap an RG. We can maybe use a raft if we want to get back and forth over there if we want. The only issue we're going to be careful, and it's very close to an area where we can get our first bit of crystal. Very dangerous area, risky, but worth the risk to get the crystal to get our spyglasses going. Okay, so in the next, I think in the next video, we will then focus on what it takes to do that, what we can get. So, ladies and gents, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed these basic tutorials. It's a little bit of a walkthrough, go through, do thing, play around, play through. It's not a step by step, but it gives you an idea of like in real time what it takes to survive, or how quick you can get yourselves going. Because it's now raining and it's dark in the game, and I think it's a good time to stop. And guys, please like the stream if you can. If you want to see more of it, I would appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, no, tomorrow's Sunday, so I will be back on Monday from 10 to 11 a.m. That is South African time. Otherwise, it'll be an hour before for UK time and 6 or 7 hours for the States before that. So yeah, have a good evening and thanks very much. And we will see you guys again soon. Cheers for now and sweet dreams to all.